Shalom, Havarim. Last time, we looked at all the vowels of the Hebrew language. Is there anything left? Ah, yes, the sheva, a non-vowel, a half-vowel, and a schwa all in one. The text we'll look at today are Exodus 4:1, as it contains almost every type of sheva, and Ruth 1:3, as it contains some helpful examples. And the shvas can be divided into categories based on the syllables of the word. Syllable openers, which will include what we're going to call hatef shvas, and syllable closers. Each will be dealt with in turn. The syllable openers are those that start a syllable. They're also called vocal shvas due to the need to produce a short schwa sound when reading the consonant. In our text here, the first syllable opening shva is connected to a vav at the front of the word hain. The vav is a connector, usually translated an, and it signifies a connection between the word is attached to, hain here, which means behold or look, and what comes before it. The vav is pronounced v, but we need to add the short schwa to get from there to the hain. So, v'hain, and behold, v'hain. We also see this syllable opening shva here on velo, and here on bikoli, at the start of the word. While not universal, a shva at the beginning of a word often signifies that there's a connecting vav or a prepositional phrase attached to the main word. Syllable opening shvas can also appear in the middle of a word, or really wherever a new syllable starts. If a syllable has a long vowel, as we see at the bottom of our text here with u and then shene, that shurek as our long vowel, the shva next to that long vowel is starting the next syllable, u shne. If two shvas appear in a row in the middle of a word, then the first closes the previous syllable and the second opens the new syllable. This takes us to the second type of shva, syllable closing shva. It is often called a silent shva. No sound is made when you run into it. It only marks the end of a syllable and therefore a slight pause. If a syllable has a short vowel, the shva next to it is the closing syllable. So here we have yish ma'u and near ah. You can hear how it closes the syllable. As mentioned before, two shvas can appear side by side in the middle of a word. Notice that the first shva is preceded by a short vowel, showing it to be a syllable closer. That makes the second shva a syllable opener. Yish ma'u, yish ma'u. The last type of shva is a hatef vowel, or hatef shva, or sometimes even a composite shva. It only shows up when a syllable opening shva should be associated with a guttural letter. And a guttural letter is a special class of Hebrew consonant that cannot take dagish forte, that is, they cannot be doubled, and they cannot take syllable opening shva. They can, however, take syllable closing shva, although in the case of aleph, it usually just prefers to quiesce. Our example in the first verse shows what one of these composite shvas looks like under the aleph. Instead of just a vocal shva, there's a patak placed next to it. It should be pronounced like a quick ah, so a shorter patak. So yaminu, yaminu. Sometimes the hatef shva is a segel, as we see under the word for Elimelech in Ruth 1:3. And sometimes, but much more rarely, the hatef vowel is a kametz hatuf, as we see under the word for Naomi in Ruth 1:3. Another way to look at all this is that the sound of the shva helps to tell us what it is. So when a shva follows a short vowel, it is silent. It closes the syllable. Near ah, near ah. When a syllable follows a long vowel, it's vocal. In other words, it opens the syllable. U shne, u shne. When two shvas are side by side, the first is silent and the second is vocal. Yish mu, yish mu. And when a shva is composite, it is vocal. Yaminu, yaminu. Let's return to Exodus 4:1 and Ruth 1:3. Now that we know what the shvas are and what they do, we can begin to read the Hebrew. First with Exodus 4:1. Ya'an Moshe Vayomer. Vehain lo ya'aminu li velo yishma'u bikoli. Ki yomaru lo nira elecha Adonai. And Ruth 1:3. Vayamat Elimelech ish Naomi, vatishaer hi ushene baneha. And Moses answered and said, And behold, they will not believe me, and they will not obey my voice, for they will say, The Lord did not appear to you. And Elimelech, husband of Naomi, died, and she remained, her and her 2 sons. Now wait a second. That last word of Exodus 4:1, I said Adonai. I didn't pronounce it as it was written. What's up with that? We'll have to wait for another lesson on that one.